Alright. There we go. I think we're good now. Yeah, buddy. Good old technology. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, what in the world? Alright, so let me enter something in the chat. Alright, I got one. I see you, Cal Morris. I see Kaylee. Alright. Good old technology, right? Alright. Let me email him. Sorry, you're going to see many screens. Let me get on here real quick. There you go. Alright, so, yeah, you're probably going to see my business on only temporary, but I got to fix that. But I will continue to do these live streams because I like them, and you know I can link them better to Blackboard. However, yeah, okay. Yeah, however, I might have to change the time because now it's a new. There we go. I see you, James. There's a Wednesday, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. faculty meeting. So let me know in the chat what days and times are ideal for you. If you're watching after the chat, send me a message through the Remind app. If you have any questions after the chat. Pretty much I wanted to use this live opportunity. I got 19 minutes, so like I said, I usually try to keep it brief. I just wanted to use this chat opportunity to go over a few things with week 1 and 2. With week 1 and 2, which is where we are here under your learning module 1, you're going to find all of your PowerPoints there. You're going to find that this class is not as invasive, which could be a really good thing, especially with so much going on. But, you know, I wanted to ask the question to everybody about why is public health so controversial? Okay. So with that being said, I want you to think about as to why everybody has issues with public health and the involvement of the health department, the involvement of CDC. And I want you to present it as a reference to you. Okay, why is public health so controversial to you? Has it had a negative impact while you were growing up? May have impacted you negatively. Maybe you don't like what's going on with the pandemic. Trust me, I'm not a fan of the mask either. And let me tell you, I miss going out and taking vacation, so I'm right there with you. But understanding that we're in a pandemic and it's important for us to not only be safe, but protect ourselves, protect others, and be able to beat this thing. So let's hope we could beat this thing soon, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some normalcy. But with that being said, I want you to go over and review those PowerPoints just to be able to understand what's going on. One thing I will say that does have to happen is that I need for everybody to go and review their syllabus. Download it, save it. Let me open it up now. Like I said, I really want to take this time out to really review small things and allow you guys to go into your discussions. With your syllabus, it does have information about, and of course I have some updates, so I'm going to be updating this version soon. It does have information about how you will do the discussion posts, okay? There is a requirement, all right? So you will need to do the follow the rubric for me to gather or give you all of your points, and that does require participation. It does require participation. By you being able to participate in these live sessions and the discussion posts, that lets me know that you are actively engaged in this course. As I said, I won't give you any tests, any quizzes, but engagement is critical. There's only 8 of us, so I think we can engage effectively in this course, and you know, we can really get to know each other. Okay, there is a semester-long project Okay, and that is under, and that needs to change because now I'm going to, like I said, there's going to be some changes to this syllabus, but now that can be found under the video section. Okay, under the video section, you will click on that and you will listen to it because that basically is your setup as how to do your semester-long project. But as I said, I don't want you to wait until the last minute to do this. If I were you, I would probably maybe every couple of weeks go into and start this semester-long project. The last thing on planet Earth, Mars, Venus, and all these other planets in the universe you want to do is wait till the last minute to do this course. If I were you, I would not. Additionally, there is a section that tells me what your project is. So all you're going to do is go in there, click on the link, and you're going to indicate what your semester-wide project is. Okay, that way, sorry, as I'm reading information as I speak, that way I know that, again, that you are active, you're engaged in the course, and you're able to, as I'm responding to lots and lots and lots and lots of messages. Hold on one second. This is a student. That way, lost train of thought. That's how the brain goes. Yes, ideally, you're going to make sure you're going to go in there and you're going to indicate what your semester-wide or your semester-long project is. And definitely among each other, engage, maybe critique it a little bit, maybe give a hint, ideas, suggestions. Maybe you have an amazing link to an article that you want someone to have. That type of ordeal. So it's very important here, and that's a good opportunity for us to get to know each other, since this class is this class particularly was changed from face-to-face to online. So it's really good to get to know who you are, that type of ordeal. So I'm gonna pause for a second, take questions. So, as I said, I'm trying to be really brief. As I said, usually students are about awake for as long as 20 minutes into a course. Like I said, I think it's a couple of students that are trying to get in. But needless to say, I do want you to go into week 1 and week 2, and I do want you to review your PowerPoints. They're very straightforward, and discuss using the rubric from the syllabus as to why is public health so controversial. And we'll just go ahead and open up this PowerPoint. Why not? Okay, so straight from the book, but I do want you to think about as to why. It's really, really controversial. I think it's really controversial for me, from my perspective. And think about where you are in your juncture. Some of you guys are getting ready to graduate. I'm thinking about my juncture as I'm getting ready to complete another degree. And as a mid-30-year-old black woman in the United States, I do think that there's some controversies to public health because it highlights the inequalities that exist in not only just within the community, but within healthcare. For example, I'm very passionate about maternal health and what is going on with black women in America as far as why is the mortality rate is so high among us. So that concerns me. It scares me as someone who would like to have children one day, but it's just more so reviewing some of the facts as to why public health is so controversial, because it just kind of exposes all the skeletons and all the dark rooms that are happening, not only just within local communities, but really across the world. So you always want to present that controversy from your own perspective. Okay, now I'll give this disclaimer. I'll mention it every time. Since public health has so many controversial issues, just to address that, this class is a safe space, okay? I welcome diverse and inclusive and topics of all kind. That is the only way we can learn. So, if there's something that you want to say, we're always going to be at the highest level of respect of each other. So, just being mindful of that, knowing that we are a diverse community. But additionally, public health, sometimes, it opens up that opportunity, and an individual who may not be used to that kind of world might feel some kind of way about being welcome and open to diverse communities. So it's one of the reasons why public health offers a variety of controversies, okay? It's expensive. Public health is expensive to maintain. At one point, individuals were talking about cutting a variety of public health programs, pulling from a public health budget, especially from local health departments. And, of course, there is a lot of moral and religious opposition with public health. But yeah, I can go on and on and on about it. And I won't bore you because, like I said, I probably only got, according to my timer, I got 9 minutes. So definitely review the PowerPoint slides. And as I said, ideally, I would like for you to think outside the box in this course. I don't want you to limit yourself to a textbook answer. You can use the textbook as a reference, which I highly recommend, just in case anybody's having issues with accessing the textbook. It should be in your tools and Brightwave. If you're having issues getting to the textbook, just let me know. Ideally, well, this is an older version. I copied the newer version. But generally, it should look like this, or it's going to be a globe on it. Okay. I do want you to reference the book, but I want you to look at the PowerPoints, and I just want you to think to yourself as to why, to you, from your perspective, why is it so controversial? I think some people have already put answers there. So what I am going to do is that I am going to allow you to do a second post, and if it doesn't allow you, just let me know. You can do a second post, and we can discuss why public health is so controversial to you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, make sure anybody else here. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Just waiting. All right. So, questions. Anybody else here besides Kaylee and James? I don't know if Cal Morris is on here. I got somebody else who said that they're getting ready to hop on. But if not, if you got classmates in here, or if you know of any other classmates, tell them that we did a YouTube Live. Also, through the Remind app, let me do this. Oops. Do we need field hours for this class? Cal Morris, no. You don't need field hours for this course. Sasha's here. Okay. No, you don't need field hours for this course, as far as I know, but I will check with Dr. Washington. But off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure you don't. If that were to change, I will let you know. I'll let you know through the Remind app. Any questions, comments, concerns? As I said, this video will be available for playback. If you just came from the majors meeting, I'm not gonna, so we have every Wednesday at 1. It's actually, I know that it works out to be very convenient, but it turns out I'm in a faculty meeting every Wednesday, so that time will change. So through the Remind app, and you can do that now if you want to. Hello, Chris. Just going over some things. Eventually I will end, but I won't hop off so soon. I'm taking questions at the moment. So if you could do it through the chat, or you could do the Remind app. Let me know the best time that you could sit for a 30-minute live session. let me know the best time. Give me two of the best times. That way I can schedule it and change it, because as I said, I have a standing 1 o'clock faculty meeting every Wednesday, and I can't miss all of them, unfortunately. So yeah, do I have any questions? Make sure that you take some time out to definitely go over, look at the discussion, review the PowerPoints, take a look at the book, and also complete your syllabus quiz. I have some updates to it, so I'm actually going to upload a little bit later. That's pretty much it. Don't forget your semester-wide project information is in that PowerPoint. It's going to be very imperative for you to look into it. What I've detailed about this semester-long project is that I've included basically everything that you need to do for each PowerPoint. Hold on, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. I think I could do 9. On Wednesday. We're talking Wednesday at 9? Let me see. 2:30 to 3. I know it's gonna be rough. Like I said, trying to do a live. Boy, oh boy. 2 or 3 or 7. Let's see. Okay, Wednesday. As I said, I got one in at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, and I got another end at 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Right, Cal Morris? If so, like I said, it's very important that I still get to you guys as quick as I can. Not trying to desert you guys, and still do a live lecture. As I said, if you try to miss, or if you missed anything, I will do a playback of this, and this is also recording, so no, that's not ideal. It's actually perfect because I'm actually up pretty early. It might start off from home. Wasn't letting me get into the textbook online. Do I need to talk to the bookstore? Okay, then I need to email the bookstore, because you're the second student. I was actually having another issue with a textbook, so I'll email the bookstore and outside of everybody and let them know, because normally you can get to your textbook. Any other questions? Comments, concerns? Cal Morris, Chris, James? Any other questions? As I said, I want you to go ahead and look into week 1 and week number 2. Make sure you complete the discussion. No rush at all. Like I said, at this pace of this course, it might be beneficial, because I'm certain you guys have a lot of other things going on, especially those who are graduating in December. So, yeah. If you just let me know, I'm good. If you just write in the chat, I'm good. With questions, you can go ahead and put that there now. Like I said, I really wanted to use this time to just do the housekeeping stuff. I didn't want to go too deep. I want you guys to look at your syllabus. Sasha said I'm good. If you're not good, just send me a message. Kaylee said she's good. Like I said, if there's anything that you need from me, I'm almost done designing a lot of these courses. There's some light at the end of the tunnel, thankfully. Okay. I got Chris who said he was good. We good? James, Cal Morris? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Well, I got 3 out of 5. I think I'm good. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. As I said, I'm gonna offer this playback. If you've got any questions, I got someone that said that a 9 a.m. time was good. I got someone else that said a 2:30 time is good. What I'll do is I'll see what I can do smack in the middle. Of course, this time smack in the middle is now. But I'll do my best to work this out for you guys, and I will do my very best. My promise, you got my word, to keep you guys posted. Okay? I'll chat soon. Peace.